Good afternoon. I'm Kamal Minhas.
And I'm Jean-Sébastien Marier. This is the 25th Hour, Carleton University's current affairs program.
We're here at the National Arts Centre, the hub for showcasing arts in Canada. Many Canadian artists have graced the stage here at the NEC, showing off our homegrown talent.
In Canada, homegrown talent is also nurtured in places like a hockey locker room. It is there that each team develops its own culture. But those bonding rights are normally kept secret until now. The 25th Hour's Tina Yazdani gives us a rare look behind those closed doors.
Warrior boys.
They can be themselves without fear of anybody judging them for the most part. So when they're down in that room, all the different personalities seem to mesh more because there's no one judging them. You know, you're allowed to be who you are here. There's a door that's blocking everything down there. So you can't see it. We try and keep everything stays behind closed doors.
That dressing room is theirs. That's for them to come together. One of the things that help focus the girls is to remove external distractions. So there's no mums and dads, there's no pressure of the day. This is for you to think about the hockey, to think about what you want to accomplish, and it's for you. And that kind of helps them focus.
I think it's very important. It's a big part of the game. They spend an hour in there before game, half an hour after the game, and if it's not fun or comfortable, then it affects the way they play.
While the locker room is an oasis for the players, not many outsiders can say they've gone behind closed doors.
Ready? Yeah. What they're doing is doing a huge project on the mystery and chemistry of the dressing room. The mystery. Are you serious?
So the question was, they want us to give them the down low on some of the hockey terms that we use, the lingo. So, well, first of all, I'm a wily vet because I've been in the league for 3 years, and he's a rook or a schmelt. That's what we call them, okay? Because it's his first year, okay? Goals we call Genos or snipes. Okay, Hedgie, that was a sick Geno C-bar down. Nicely done.
I'm Mac Attack.
Nicknames? Yeah. So this Connor McLaren, his name's Mac Attack. Hedgie, like I'm Birdie. I'm the Fotionator. Browntown. O-Dog, you just walked in.
Sometimes I'm called Pharaoh.
You can just tell from the way the kid acts how if he's not a leader or a good leader, or just his characteristics show if he's the leader for the team. Definitely the kids that aren't bouncing off the walls during practices or games, and really just make a good impact on the team on and off the ice.
Leaders are usually the guys that speak up the most. The players tend to follow what they say, and those tend to be the leaders. They just seem to naturally happen. There's a couple guys that will actually direct the exercises, and everybody else follows right along.
Well, the captains, they know that if anything like nonsense is going on in the dressing room, to stop it right away, to get the girls back in focus, and just to make sure that they're ready to play.
They don't really allow a lot of ill feelings to permeate through the room, and those leaders have a task, and those are the ones that you probably see that wearing the C or the A's. Their task is to make sure the dressing room is clean that way, and that if they sense anything that's not going right in the room, it's their job to try and rectify it as soon as they can. And if they can't, bring it to the coaches or the trainers' attention.
You're just the leader out there, and you make a good impact on the ice, and that's probably why some of the kids got the A's and C's. But just because I got the C doesn't mean that other kids can't be a leader now. It's just like a little token, I guess.
If you're not prepared mentally in the dressing room, then you might not be as focused on the ice. And like if you go to a rink ready to play and you get pumped up in the dressing room, you're like a lot faster and better playing on the ice.
If you're close enough with the guy, you can say, you know, come on, man, pick it up, you know, and he won't be insulted because I know he can do better. And I think that's a big thing.
Is that camaraderie, that friendship helps them get over the low parts of the season. If they have a tough game or a loss, they're all there for one another to support. And that kind of support sometimes is as important as a win. The wins will come as we come together as a group. But the culture of the dressing room, the culture of the team is really the secret to success.
I'd have to say the relationships that you do build, because they're not only my teammates, but they're also my best friends. And
when they get together in the dressing room, that's really where they solidify their relationships, and also they establish relationships with the new players they're not familiar with. Once they instill trust into tell them to believe in their teammates and their skill level, then they could actually pass the puck, and they have trust in their line mates, and it makes the team a lot stronger.
Ideally, you really want your 20 players to have that right away, that sense of belonging, that sense of taking care of your brother to your right or your left. This is a small league, and it's a very competitive league. We trust the managers to make sure that they groom players that are very, very, trustworthy in the dressing room. And like we said, there's sometimes their ego gets in their ways, and they're often we have to deal with that. And if they can't, well, then they're jeopardizing their junior hockey.
for an outsider to come in the room and then try to get a glimpse of the culture, it's difficult because we have a lot of inside jokes. We have a lot of things that we would rather not speak to others about, but everybody's pretty easygoing, and you can tell they're giving me a hard time now, but it's fun. You know, it's a nice change every once in a while when fresh faces are in the room.
Usually we're all naked. Yeah, this isn't team bonding at its finest.